This is Lisa Kent judging item number 9 for TKGA. This looks like a little girl's sweater, very cute. As far as overall appearance, out of 10 points, I would have to give this 10 out of 10. It's a very, very nice, cute little sweater. Nice little embellishment on the front there, a little flower that for the closure. 10 out of 10 for overall appearance. Clean, neat, and no pills. It does look very clean. I don't see any stains on it anywhere. No problems there. No pilling. No issues with being not ready for the fair. So I would go ahead and give it 10 out of 10 for clean, neat, and no pills. Suitability of yarn. This feels like more of a cotton yarn, I believe, and that's a nice yarn for babies, because you never know if they're going to have a itchy reaction to wool, and cotton is just a very nice yarn for children. So I think the yarn is very suitable for this purpose. Very, very nice yarn. Suitability of yarn, 10 out of 10. Construction, it looks like it is knit side to side and then attached in the middle back here. So it looks like it's knit from here out, and then attached, or maybe it's knit and then the stitches are picked up and knit the other way. So very interesting construction. I like seeing things like this that is a little bit different than what you would normally see. It's fun to see when something has a little bit of a different construction. The little closure here, that's nicely attached, not something that can come off and be a problem for a little one. They could get their fingers hooked in there, but I don't see that as a problem as far as being too long and getting wrapped around them or something. So construction from the inside, very nice seaming at the underarms here. This has a nice little feature here. It looks like it has a turning row. Oh, actually it's seamed. It's seamed there. So yeah, that's seamed at the sides here. So that looks like a nice little design feature where the seam is. It makes a little decorative edge on the front. So this is basically like a shoulder seam that you would normally see when you're knitting up the front and the back of the sweater, and then you join it at the shoulder. That's what this side seam is like. So that looks very nicely done there. Very even and consistent. The back here, this is seamed very invisibly from the inside, and then the outside, it's actually another design feature. The seam you can see on the outside here, and it looks really pretty with the green kind of poking out a little bit between the purple. I like that a lot. So the construction for this, I think, is very clever, very nicely done, very well implemented. There's the underarm seam there. It looks very even all the way down. So for construction, I would give 10 out of 10. Even stitches. Let's look at it from the right side and see how it looks as far as even. It looks pretty good. There's you can see a little bit of a row mark here that might be a little bit of a looser gauge there, but that's not a overly noticeable, not too big of an issue there, so I don't think I would count off for that. Just looking at it overall, I think it's very nicely done as far as even stitches. I would give 10 out of 10. Color harmony, very beautiful color harmony. These colors work very well together, very nice. Can you hear the thunder? Sorry about that. It's stormy outside. Anyway, the color is just really beautiful, works very well together. I love the color. So 10 out of 10 for color harmony. Finishing and blocking, it looks like it's been nicely finished. I did notice that it's a little bit longer on this side here, so maybe if this was blocked down a little bit there, that might make it a little more even there. As far as the back here, it does look like it's a little bit longer here, so some blocking I think could help this a little bit. It's not a real big problem, but I think it could be helpful. So finishing blocking, I would give 9 out of 10. Ends secured and hidden. Let's turn it wrong side out again and see how it looks from this side as far as the ends. I don't see any ends. You can see where it's been woven in here, a very short end there, not a problem whatsoever. Another short end here, very nicely done. I don't see any other, it looks like it's been woven in down here, very, very neatly woven in, not a problem for any ends at all. I don't see any issues with the ends. Here's another end here. They're all very short, very well hidden, nicely done there. Ends secured and hidden, 10 out of 10. Symmetric and equal. I did notice there was a little slight disparity between the two sides. If we again match up the fronts and see how they look. As you can see, the green side comes down a little bit further than the purple side, so it is not quite symmetric as it could be. Let's line this up at the underarm and then show how you can see that the green side is a little bit longer than the purple side. Now let's look at the sleeves. If we line them up at the underarm here, and fold it across the back, and it looks like it's pretty good. Let me flip it over here and look at it from this side, line it up again. Yeah, that lining it up at the underarm and then looking at the length of the sleeves. Very, very good symmetry there for the sleeve length. So there's just that little issue at the bottom here, so I would give 9 out of 10 for symmetry. Design complexity, it's not overly complex, but it does have some complexity in it as far as going knitting side to side, which is not your normal construction that you're used to seeing. So it does have a little complexity as far as the construction of it. So the stitch itself is just regular stockinette here with garter ridge edges. Works very well for this, but not overly complex. So I would give that 9 out of 10. Bonus for original design. This is not an original design, so no bonus for that.